Welcome back to Let's Make a Game. In this video, I would like to continue talking about includes. Bearing in mind that includes is confusingly very similar in its name to include without an S, but in fact they are completely different. I'd like to start by introducing includesAll. This allows you to search for more than one term. The disadvantage of it is that it only returns true or false. So if you get a false, that doesn't tell you how many of the terms are present. In other words, you could search for 5 terms and it could find 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, but all of those would return a false. So the way that you write it out is if $x, which in this case is an array, if $x dot includes all, so includes capital A double L, then we have a bracket, and then we have the terms that we want to search for in quotes, separated by commas, and then we have an end bracket. So in this case we're searching for slightly gross and unbearably gross. And if we look at the array that we're going to search for, we can see that slightly gross is in there, unbearably gross isn't. So you might guess that this would return a false result. In other words, it would say at least one of the phrases slightly gross and unbearably gross isn't found in Y. And if you did guess that, you're correct. That's what it does. Then I've got an example of a search where it actually will return a true. So if $x, so we're searching the same thing, includes all, noticeably gross and definitely gross, and we can see in the array that yes, noticeably gross and definitely gross are there. So that one returns true. It says the phrases noticeably gross and definitely gross can both be found in Y, which is what we've specified to be printed if we get a true result. Finally, I have a couple of searches which are designed to remind you of specific things. So we're searching for if gross with a capital G includes gross with lowercase, then we return the message .includes doesn't care about upper and lowercase, else .includes cares about upper and lowercase. And we get this message because yes, it does care about upper and lowercase. And similarly, this is to remind you that the text that it's searching for has to be consecutive. So if GROS space S dot includes GROSS, then return this message, else print this message. Well, that's not going to work, so it gives you the result dot includes cares about intervening spaces. So those are just reminders of how includes works. And that is .includes, the main use of which is to see if a particular string includes a particular set of characters consecutively, but you can use it for searching arrays. You can also search for multiple terms. You can't just say includes, you have to say includes all with a capital A, and it will only return true if everything that's within the brackets is present. I will leave it there for now. I hope that was useful or interesting to at least some of you, and I hope you will tune in next time.